Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And guys, this video, like I always say, is about creating balance and stability and accountability in your life. Not relying on the criminal thugs at Uber to control your ability to earn a living. This includes Uber, Lyft, and what's the other one? DoorDash. All these apps, guys, that use Checkr to do the background check. They checking your criminal and your driving record, even if your driving record don't have anything to do with the job at hand. They checking everything, guys. If you run a red light, if you get a speeding ticket, if you run a stop sign, guys, that can impact your ability to drive. If you get into one car accident, they can suspend you and deactivate you. So guys, you can't be out here like psychotic maniacs driving for these companies. You're going to tear your car up, and they're going to deactivate you. And your insurance is going to go up. So it's just a lot of complicated scenarios that can happen while you are here picking crumbs up off the ground, trying to satisfy these Uber riders and Uber. And Lyft riders and all these crazy nut cases out here. So you have to understand the risk that it involves. And they can deactivate you at any moment, really, and make you fight to get back on, if you want to get back on. You know. So you really should think about the implications for driving for these companies when your whole financial existence is based off of Uber or Lyft or DoorDash. Your whole life. Just think about that, guys. Your entire existence, your life force revolves around one or two apps. And the way they can, and their ability to control your mind. They're controlling your life. They are controlling your life. And they're creating a lot of stress in your life. You're getting bad eating habits. You develop bad driving habits. You have anger management issues. You know, so you gotta really understand the impact and the negative consequences that come with driving these apps. These apps are borderline schizophrenic. And they're driving people crazy. And you out here in these streets. And you have New York and Boston, they are already clamping down on reckless drivers. You know, so now your account is on review. They found something in your account. A ticket that you got last summer. Because they're doing the background checks whenever they get ready. It don't have to be once a year. It can be every month. Whenever they get ready, they can do a background check on you. So if you just got a ticket last week for running a red light, running a stop sign, a car accident, a speeding ticket, if you got it last week, they run a background check on you. Next week, that might pop up. And they can deactivate you for that. For a speeding ticket. And then these apps share data. So if you get a speeding ticket and Uber runs a background check, they can share that data with Lyft. And then Lyft can share that data with DoorDash. DoorDash can share that data with Spark. Spark can share that data with Ship. So they're sharing all this data on you, and then they're gonna share the data with your insurance company. So all these apps, man, it's one big It's one big witch's stew of trash. So guys, you got to realize, like, this can impact everything if you get deactivated for a negative mark on your background check. So you have 5 apps running, all 5 of them can deactivate you in 1 month based on one accident that you had, one incident, one ticket. That's all it takes. And I know a guy who was doing Uber and Instacart. He was doing good. And he got a speeding ticket in Arizona doing 93 and a 75. I'm like, dude, why were you doing 93 and a 75? He said he lost, he just was driving, lost track of the speed, I guess. So he said that he got a ticket. And within 30 days, DoorDash, not Uber, DoorDash had deactivated him for that ticket. And a week later, Instacart deactivated him for that same ticket. And it didn't take long either, because you don't know the relationship with these companies. The relationship could be, once a ticket is registered on the account, they could send that to them right away. They could have a relationship with the court system. The court system, and you just don't know what the relationship is. They can send this data out once a week to the courts. The courts can have a computer system, and they just kicking out information. It's just a big AI database of information that's ever evolving and revolving, kicking out information. So they're always tracking you. They know what you're doing, guys. They send it to the insurance company. They send it to these app companies. So you can't get away. So I'm saying, if you're going to be out here, guys, you got to be super, super careful. I'm telling you, you need an exit plan. Because by the time you buy a house, you get your new car, and you're living a pretty decent life. You're planning your vacation. You got your kids in school. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. All I'm saying is don't be a pigeon out here for these apps to pimp you, throw you some crumbs, and then shoo you off. You know how they shoo off the pigeons, and all the pigeons fly away? They're going to shoo you off just like that. And then you know what happened? The pigeons go up in the air, they fly around, and they swoop down and land again. But you won't be able to land because you've been deactivated. And the other pigeons going to run you off. So you got to go somewhere else to get your crumbs. And there's always other pigeons standing up top of the buildings, waiting to get their chance to come down and get some breadcrumbs. So guys, don't be a pigeon for these guys. And I got the word pigeon from Jeff Watts over at Mic Drop. So I don't want to take his little credit. That's where I got the word pigeon. Hold on, guys. So yeah, guys. So that's all it takes. And then your whole life is turned upside down. So guys, a lot. As a matter of fact, let's look at some statistics. Hold on. Here we go, guys. Checkr is a background check service that companies use to screen candidates for employment. See that, guys? Now let's check this right here. Let's check this out. How many Americans got criminal records? 77 million Americans, 1 in every 3 adults, have a criminal record. A criminal record, which can be an arrest record, criminal charges, or a conviction, that create barriers to jobs, occupational licensing, housing, and higher educational opportunities. Because you have to be careful with your road rage, with getting angry, flipping people off, anything that'll jeopardize your license and your ability to make money, include interacting with interacting with the restaurant employees. A lot of drivers are young, a lot of them are women, a lot of them are inexperienced, with their interactions, with their communication skills, with their driving and reflex abilities, with being distracted, multitasking. You have a lot going on as a delivery driver. You have a lot going on. You don't realize, you may take for granted. But it's very dangerous, to be honest with you. You're driving at night. Sometimes you may not see the barrier. You may not see the curb. If you look down at your app, your phone, you may not see somebody walk in front of you. If your car not up to date and it don't have the sensors in front, you might hit something. You may hit somebody. So it is not as easy, as simple as it seems. There's just so many people doing it. They make it seem like it is. But that's like going to war. It's so many people and soldiers and troops they send to war. It makes it seem like, oh yeah, this is like, you know, people, we do this all the time. No, it's a very dangerous, complicated operation. A lot of people die. You know, so it's the same thing with delivery. It's a lot of people that's doing it. It's a lot of people on the street, a lot of inexperienced people on the street that's driving. So not only do the professional drivers have to deal with regular drivers, they got to deal with other inexperienced drivers that's trying to look at their app, follow directions, their phone ringing, they getting text messages all at the same time. And they're short-tempered, short-sighted. So it's a lot going on, guys. So you got to remember, like, you know, one Checkr situation, now your account is under review. So guys, that's all I got to say with this video, guys. Do not be an Uber pigeon. Do not be a DoorDash slave. And do not be a Lyft rat. Guys, understand there are other options out there, and understand that you do not want to wrap your entire financial existence around an algorithmic app that can dismiss you at any moment when you get up in the morning. Boom. A customer lies. Boom. A restaurant lies. Boom. A ticket. Boom. It's a lot. You got a lot riding on the line, guys. Until next time, guys, keep your house clean, keep your car clean, keep your mind clean, keep your diet clean, keep your body clean, guys. Guys, download and deploy your anti-malware software, debug and unplug from the matrix. Guys, drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and the poisons that's in the food supply. The food that you're eating, you're being poisoned every day. You're being poisoned every day because you're eating bad out here in these streets. It's making your mental bad. You lack focus. You're not getting proper sleep because you're driving all day and you're worried about driving every day of your life. You're worried about driving every single day of your life. Even when you're at home, you're worried about driving and doing DoorDash. It's bad. Mental health is going to drive you crazy over the next few years, guys. Like I said before, guys, there are like 50 million people doing, you know, gig type work. I think 5 million doing delivery type work. It's a lot. I don't know the exact number. But anyway, just about everybody that's doing delivery today will be off these apps, and a whole new batch will be here within 5 years. And if you're still around doing delivery in 5 years, shame on you. So that's not a good look. You know, I'm gonna still be in 5 years. If you think that's something to brag about, you're an idiot. You should want to be gone in 5 years. In 2 years. You should not want to continue to do this, sitting on your ass, driving all day, dealing with these psychopaths every day for the next 5 years. You should not want that in your life. But hey, it's your life. If that's what you want to do, you got meth heads that want to be meth heads. You got crackheads that want to be crackheads. You have alcoholics that want to be alcoholics. You have prostitutes that want to be prostitutes. You have losers that want to be losers. So if you want to be a rat, a pigeon, or a little snake running around here for $3, go right ahead. I hope your kids are proud of you. Until next time, guys, Country Band 777, I'm signing off. Peace. Go and conquer yourself. Thought I forgot, didn't you? I did. Peace.